Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. It is springtime. It's finally starting to feel like springtime here in Maine, which is, it takes a while here. But I had a question from a viewer who asked for me to recommend a kit that they could take out plein air painting with oil pastel. And as you know, I love painting with oil pastels. I have a brand new class, Oil Pastels Made Easy. I'll link it down below. And if you see this video before the end of April, you can enjoy the 50% off launch special for that class. So what I want to do is put together a little travel oil pastel kit. So I thought I would use this bag here. You could really use whatever you want, but this is the Etcher Slate bag. And I got it a couple years ago, but honestly, I haven't really found a great use for it. So I thought, you know, this can be my oil pastel kit. I like to have bags ready to go with each media that I like to plein air paint with. And since I'm not using this for something, I figured that would be great. This will be ready to go. I have like a drawer for my French easel that's for pastels. I have a drawer for my French easel that's for oil painting. I have a pochade box for acrylic painting. And probably the thing I take most often is my watercolor kit, which is a backpack that's got a stool built into it. So this is going to be my oil pastel kit. This actually can fit on a tripod if I want it to, but obviously use whatever bag you find handy. So let's get into the supplies that I think will go great. I just recently purchased this set of oil pastels, and the reason why I picked it up is because I had a hunch that these were Mungio oil pastels, which are a great kind of middle-of-the-road pastel. They're not super expensive, they're not super hard, they're not super soft. They're kind of right in the middle. And when you got to limit your supplies, you want something that's going to be the most versatile. And for me, to go with something with a mid-hardness, that's the most versatile for me. Same thing with soft pastels. If I'm using soft pastels, which are the chalky kind, I use the Soho soft pastels because they're not too hard, not too soft. They're just that great kind of in between. I keep a few new pastels in my kit for that, just for those really, you know, carving out hard details, but I'll be using something else for that with these. So this is what the kit looks like. I originally thought I might cut these in half and actually put them in a smaller box. So that's something you could do if you don't want this size, but this is 10 by 8. It's really not, it's not that big of a box. I can show you what do I have the 24 set? Oh, I don't say 24 set, but it's kind of about that size. I thought about just cutting these in half and putting them in that box, but you know what? This will just mean I won't have to restock it as often. So I'm going to keep these together. You probably don't need to keep the foam in there. That might just blow away. But for now, I'll keep it together. I can always tuck it underneath the thing if I need to. So the nice thing about this set is that it actually has a sleeve that wraps around it. That's going to keep these from falling out in my bag. So that's really handy that actually has that little sleeve on there. Now you may have a little plastic case that you prefer, but the nice thing about this is that they're going to keep the pastels separated, so they shouldn't get all like banged into each other and all gross. You'll be able to see the colors pretty well. Sometimes if you keep your oil pastels like in a box, they kind of hit each other and then you can't tell what color's what because they all just kind of just bounce around on each other. So I'm going to slide that right in the big pocket here. Actually, I think this is going to be about right because this isn't going to let it bang around too much. So the next thing that I want to bring are some tools. So for oil pastels, I like to use these little nail art tools. You can get these on Amazon. They come in a multi-pack. I think they come in like a pack of 5 double-ended tools for like $5. And I'm just going to take 2 because I've got the wedge, I've got the little kind of slashy shape there. I got a flat, and I've got a cup shape. Those are great. So I'm going to put them right here. I've got a couple of these like pen holders. I'm just trying to figure out what side would I want my sketchbook to be on. Let's see, this would be the front. That would generally hang down. This would be on the tripod if I brought a tripod. So I think I'll put any of these tool holders over there. And I'm wondering if I could take my I'm wondering if I could just take some of these pencils out and put them in there rather than bringing the whole thing. Although this is only 36 pencils, I could very easily just put them in that bag with the pastels. But you know, if I could get them in there, I think that would be a little bit better. Actually, these. I don't know though. I don't know if this is really gonna. You know, do I want to have those in like that or not? Well, let's just see. I'll start by prioritizing the colors I know I use the most. I definitely use the black, the white. Oh, I'm gonna need a pencil sharpener here too. So I should probably get one with a little catch that can go in the pouch. I use most of my dark colors the most. I can kind of see because they've got oil pastel on them. Oh, something else I want to have is a little spray bottle with alcohol in it because that's really great for cleaning your fingers. So, well, let's put that right there. And I want a little, also with those tools, I like to have one of these little finger cots because that's great for being able to spread out large backgrounds. I'm going to put that on top of my spray bottle, and that way it will hopefully not get lost. Oh my gosh, you can't even see that on there on camera. So I'm just kind of wondering if I can just fill this up. Maybe I can, and then I can save myself. Yeah, I think that will probably work. I could probably do that with both of those. And maybe I'll move it off, set it a little bit. That might make it a little bit easier to get those in there in no particular order. Yeah, I'm going to try to get all these in. I think 36 is a really great assortment of colors. Well, and maybe I'll just leave out the black, the gold, and the silver because I don't want him to use those. I know this is probably driving some people crazy to see how just random I'm putting these colors in. I'll sharpen that one before I go. I got my sharpener here. It's nice to have things sharpened before you go. Actually, I can move this one over here one. Oh, maybe I can't. That's actually, I don't want to make these hard to get in and out. Colors I hardly ever use, purple. Maybe I'll wait a bit before I put those in. Tend to use more greens. Or maybe I should put those in one of these. Yeah, I could just do the pencils in these. I don't think this is a very efficient. These little things are super efficient, but I think they're going to work fine for this. Actually, maybe it would be better to put those tools back in there because they're not going to get snapped. You know, if something happens, they're not going to get. Yeah, that way, you know, they're not going to get hurt or anything, you know what I mean? Tip snap or anything. I think I can probably fit these in. Now, the downside to this is that this case is probably not going to look this good ever again because once you start using oil pastels, they get stuff dirty. But I don't want to make this, you know, what's the point of keeping it pristine? This is an art bag. This should look like it actually sees art once in a while, you know? I think anyway. Oh yeah, we'll fit these in. Kind of wish I had another I don't know. I don't feel like this is the most efficient way to do these pencils, but I think it'll be fine. All right, got 2 colors left. Let's see. Well, because I'm not going to do the metallics. The peach and silver and gold. I don't need to do those. Maybe we'll put this right here. You know what? I really like the idea of those tools being easy to grab like that. I'm going to put this right here. I think. All right. Okay, so that's good. Now, a sketchbook. So I thought about a couple different things. First thing I thought was, why don't I put this sketchbook in, and then I can finish it up. Oh my gosh. I gotta slide this over because I can't see what I'm doing. This sketchbook here, because I don't have, I kind of like to use it up, but this is really a watercolor sketchbook. I think I just have 2 sheets left on it, so I could use this, and actually that probably would make sense. I do have this one as well. The nice thing about this one is it's got gray and tan paper, but it's quite smooth, so I don't know if that's what I want for oil pastel, but either way, let's just start with this one for now because, you know, it's almost done. It's almost done, so I might as well finish it up. And then I can just kind of put this in like this so that when I go to use it, it's opened to the page that I need. And then you can actually use these little tabs here to hold the back side. And so it won't move on you when you're working. So that's neat. I'll just have to kind of maybe keep an eye. Well, I'll probably just make another sketchbook for it, but actually, you know what I think I want to do? Just going to get that back. I'm just going to get that back page under here. Maybe even, I think it's all right. I'll just do this last bookboard here. I'm just debating whether I want to have it in between those elastics or under both of them. Either way, I think it's going to work fine. Okay, so then when I'm ready to work, I can go to whatever page I want and work on it. There's going to be a little bump there, so that might not work the best. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just bring these out a little bit further. Or, you know what? I could have that part behind it maybe. Oh no, I could have this over to the edge. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. Or I could even go, since this is a hardcover, have it like that so it's behind the board. Yeah, okay, that works. And let me just stick that down. How did that grip? Actually, maybe we can have it back a little bit with these. Just washed my hair today. If my hair looks like a hot mess, that would be why, because I did not dry it. I'm just kind of letting it air dry there. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, this is to hold it shut. I think I have to say, I'm just not that familiar with it. Now there is if I'm worried about losing stuff here, this mesh will zipper on over this all, but I think it would just be more annoying than anything else. But if I was worried about losing things, I could zipper that mesh over there, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. So let's see how this closes. Hopefully we've got plenty of room in there for that sketchbook. Oh, you know what? Something else that I forgot that I want to add I want to add a few sheets of tracing paper in here, because that way I can, like if I do an oil pastel, I can separate it. That will just keep it from transferring until I can get home and add a little fixative. So I'll take a couple sheets of that. I couldn't try that out very well today. There we go. There we go. I will put that in the sketchbook. I think I will, and you know what, I'll do a couple clips too. So it's always handy to have some clips while you're out sketching. So I'll just grab a couple little clips. And I can also use that to hold my pages open wherever I want to hold them open too. But for right now, I think I'll just gently clip them in like that. And watercolor paper works pretty well for oil pastel. I have other sketchbooks, but I think I want to finish up this one, so I might as well just take that one for now. Let's see. I think this is meant to clip like that, just so your bag doesn't fall completely open. And this can also be, you can use this while standing. It's meant for like to be a standing easel or to use with a tripod. Or like what I generally do is I'll sit down and put this on my lap. So hopefully this will zip. Oh, yes, it zips. Wonderful. Okay, so things to pack in the bag. There's also this front pouch here, but I generally will use this front pouch for like keys, wallet, stuff I need to get to really quickly, so that I keep empty until I'm ready to go. I'm just a very light packer in general. I got my pastels in here. I'm going to put in a little roll of tape so I can tape off my edges if I want to. I'm going to put a couple paper towels. And a sharpener, a pencil sharpener, which I might actually get a smaller one and just put it in there. They are wood case pencils, so I probably could just sharpen them anywhere. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what I'll do with that. I have been keeping it in the bag with this stuff just because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, but I really don't find it to be all that useful. I might be able to put it down the edge. And then that can keep all that stuff from falling down more. And a little spray bottle of alcohol is good for using as a wipe for your, you know, you can spray your fingers, you can spray the tools, you can wipe them off, or if you get oil pastel on something, it's really great for wiping them off. I also have a couple lens cleaning cloths. You could use alcohol wipes as well if you didn't want to bring a spray bottle of alcohol. But I think I will stick those in there in case I need to clean my phone lens, like because a lot of times I want to take a photo of whatever I am, and my phone would end up in there anyway, so I'll tuck those in there. But if I need to clean my glasses or my phone, I can. But there we go. We have an oil pastel kit. And these little things here, you can latch the strap like to this and to this and put it over your shoulder and have this as like a table and kind of work right on there if you want, like work with this against your body as a little table. I really find that awkward. I would just put this on my lap, maybe on a tripod, but generally I'm just going to have this over my shoulder, find a place to sit down and paint, and that's what I'll do. But obviously it has that option and everybody's different, and I would love to get to use this a lot more because I've never really found a great use for it, but I think it's because I was trying to use it with watercolor and I have better setups for that. So this will be my oil pastel setup now. I hope you found it handy and it helps you get organized to do some plein air painting this year. Keep it simple, bring less than you think you need. The less you bring, the more you'll get done. So that's my advice for any sort of travel painting. The more you bring, the more decisions you'll have to make and the more complicated you're going to make it. So just bring the bare minimum, in my opinion. And it all fits in this little package. It's not too heavy, and you can throw it. I wouldn't leave it in your car because those oil pastels could melt on you, but it's going to be easy to just have by the door and grab on your way out. Hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye!